Let's go.
We are. Hello, and welcome to Lithium City. I'm AEtienne, and this is my co-commentator Chigan, the captain of the French crew here at ESA.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, sleepy, but everything is.
It's all right. It's 5 a.m. It's all right. It's all right.
we got some coffee also. So welcome in this game that's probably a lot of person doesn't know. It's a very good indie speed games released on Steam and only on PC, if I'm right. And yeah, it's if you, for example, know Hotline Miami stuff, you can recognize how this type of speedrun works. So I will just launch it right now. By the way, this run begins with a tiny cutscene skip that I have to immediately do after the start. I will just reset the checkpoints. So Shigen will use that to do the timer at my own. So
I'm really good for that.
Yeah.
I trained a lot.
So if you are ready, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So this is the introduction of the game. You are controlling Typhon, which is a pink lady. She's pretty slow, but the mechanic of the game is basically dashing and just fighting enemies. So you can see that our walking is really slow. And by the way, it's one hit KO on the introduction, but it's crazy. It's not a huge time loss. You're doing all right. So as AEtienne mentioned before, it's basically Hotline Miami, but in 3D isometric view. No, it's a really cool game, trust me. But everything goes fine right now.
This is the Prologue marionette. This very last room can be dangerous, and there we go. And this is one of the rare unescapable cutscene of the game. So. At this moment, this will be not the main character of the game, Typhon. We will now, in a few seconds, will control Tsunami, who's the blue, who will be the blue lady. And these entire games have not a single line of dialogue. It's always cutscene, as you can see like this, when you have to interpret things. But we will skip most of them with the main and the only trick told by the developer itself, by one of two developers.
You will see that really soon.
And there we go. So we probably don't see, but at the moment when the screen changes a little bit of brightness, if I'm right, I know that's the next chapter. This chapter calls Footstep. And I know at this moment that I can reset the checkpoint to skip the entire cutscene and win a lot of time.
Only 1 minute, something like that. Like you're in a barrel at the at the beginning, and just keep the cutscene, keep the barrel.
Exactly.
So that's a pretty good beginning here. You can see elevators. Elevators are checkpoints over there. So when AEtienne will reach checkpoints, he can die like the room right after. It won't be a huge time loss. If he dies right here, it's a huge time loss basically. So right now everything goes pretty much fine.
Yeah, that's this first chapter is basically the tutorial of the game to how to control Tsunami. One of the most important things to remember, it's when you do it's the mechanic of the dashes, and especially the free dash limitation that Shigan can explain. But before that, perhaps a little bit of donation during this Matrix cutscene.
I could talk about some of the prizes that people can donate towards as well. Don't forget, we are doing a lot of prizes as well for this event. So if you want to win a PlayStation 5, for example, it is a minimum of $100, but you can get Switches at a minimum of $50 as well. And speaking of donations, we just had Sigurd999 with $10 coming through, putting their money towards the Through the Fire and Flames Step Mania Showcase. So they've already entered themselves in for some awesome prizes as well. Thank you, Sigurd, for your $10. Back to you.
So chapter 2 right now, something really interesting to watch here is that when AEtienne do a combo, at the end of the combo it just dash. This way there is an animation console, so it's a bit faster to do that. It's alright. Usually the strat is that the enemy goes and just dies with laser, but It wasn't the case.
Yeah, it wasn't the case here. Anyways.
It happens.
And also the other things is to try to groups the enemies to make multiple damage at the same times with only once hit, especially in this area.
Ooh, madness here.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I didn't play this game like 2 days ago, and it was really cool. Like, AEtienne teach me a lot of things. I think if you want to begin speedrun, like, it's a really cool game to begin with.
Yeah, it's a really good speed game, honestly. You need absolutely nothing. There is nothing else than doing an 80% of this game, and it's kinda short, even casually. That's if you're good enough. I mean, because the last chapters are kinda
Pretty hard, yeah.
yeah, kinda hard.
Pretty hard.
So here we are in the I don't remember the name of this chapter. I forgot. Anyways,
Chapter 2.
yeah, the chapter.
Let's
2. So it's a lot of movements on moving platform like this. This is the final room.
And this is a die in retry here. Like, I die here a lot.
Yeah, we just have to remember all of the things.
It's not random. Like,
Yeah.
just have to do that. The same.
That's
always.
chapter 2.
Chapter 2 done. GG.
And incoming chapter 3, spikes, where the things begins to be pretty serious in terms of optimization. I mean.
Yeah, you have to fight a lot of bunks here. So you have a knife, which is an okay weapon, but you have a really short range.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is to use a magnum here, which is an okay weapon. It's not the best in the game, but it's alright for this chapter. Okay, pretty good.
Oof, that was great. So yeah, we said about that it's a 1-hit KO, but for Typhon. For Tsunami, this character here, that's not a 1-hit KO. She has a life bar, and the life bar works on a certain way. That's mean. There we go. You can explain it if you want about the.
So, as AEtienne said, like, your life bar is something. If you get hit, if you got some time without getting hit, you just your life bar is just fulfilled.
Yeah. So we just have to, if we are really low on health, the better way is just to wait and being safe. And it was. There we go. I will use this safe strat here. Normally I go for something faster, but this corner is kinda useful.
Enemies are coming. Like, you don't go to enemy. Like, enemies are coming.
This is always a very good strategy, especially in chapter 6. And also I love the music of this game.
Yeah, that's free. So this is the easy gun. The easy gun is really bad.
Yeah.
This
is
like
the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst weapon in the game. The magnum is way better. You can see that.
And of course the shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun is maybe the best weapon in this chapter. So checkpoint and big boys. The big boys are coming.
With a hell of a lot of life. Yeah. Be fine.
So it's 6 shotguns or nearly 15 magnum shots, which are a lot, and a lot of Uzi.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And in tiny area like this, that's of course kinda generous. They deal a hell of a lot of damage also. So but they are very slow. So
it's pretty scary though.
Yeah. So we can have, I think, a tiny donations because everything will be really easy to understand right now. If we have. So this room is oh my god. I lose a lot of time because of this death. That's why that is where I'm used to die when I don't don't pay attention.
That's why we talk about checkpoints, right? You show us that.
Oh my god.
That's alright.
So
that's alright.
Close. Yeah. So yeah, this was a very slow death, but anyway. So let's redo this.
Scary room.
Yeah,
once again.
This room is scary, honestly.
If you don't dash like at the right time, basically you can die like pretty fast.
Especially if you are, for example, close from an enemy having a shotgun. He's not dead. There we go. I will not kill him by I will just using my foot seal to don't pull the other enemy.
Yeah, they just come at you when you
Yeah.
shoot something.
That's good. So I will use the shotgun to one. Normally, with only one shotgun, that should be enough for an enemy like this. And that's pull off this this one here. This is a very slow SF strat. I would like to go for something way more dangerous, but unfortunately, I die because of that. There we go.
Nice. That's cool.
And now grenades.
Oof, so grenade is basically one hit KO for enemies and for you as well. I hope we won't see that. Should be alright.
Just have to be careful, but honestly, it's.
This room is so scary. Like first time I came in, I was like, oh no, what should I do?
Honestly, with a good setup, the grenades are very easy to deal with. There we go. Another things also you can expect I do, and she can say that because you're also an Isaac right now, and we nearly have the same strat. When you're cleaning a map, we always try to be close to the end, to the exit of the map, as the same times that we're cleaning all of the enemy.
Basically, do some circles around the map. That's pretty cool. This is not an auto-scroller. You can think it is, but enemies come when you just clear the previous wave of enemy.
Exactly.
So AEtienne wrote a lot of this before. We can say that you have the world record, by the way, on this game.
Yeah, we are only 2 on this run, and I have the world record with 30:17.
Yeah.
Still aiming for the sub 30, but yeah.
Sub is alive.
Yeah.
Sub is alive. You will do great. But yeah, as mentioned before, like just if you want to come to speedrunning, I think it's a great shot to do this game. Even if this room is scary. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a checkpoint in the middle of the room.
We probably already hit it right now. We are at the middle of the room.
So it's a long room, but it's all right. The second phase of this room is grenade-based, I would say. Enemies shoot lots of grenades, and the thing to do is just to dodge that. Many enemies dies because of those grenades. We can see that right here. And
boom.
As you see, it cleared a lot of things. But pretty good.
That was a very good room, honestly.
Yeah, the last enemies over there.
Just have to wait, and boom.
Boom. And end up chapter 3.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Unfortunately, a death that cost a lot of time. My world record is a deathless, but this is absolutely the only deathless that I was able to pull that off, especially because of the two last chapters that we saw. So this is once again, so a pretty long chapter, but not an auto-scroller at all, because the next station of this myth will load at the moment when I clean all of the enemies, so as we will see. So if you have a time for a donation, that's really a good time, because this chapter is chill.
Absolutely. One thing I love about this game, by the way, shooting those bodies on the conveyor belt and just the ragdoll physics is so funny. But you know what? Let's read a donation, shall we? Now we've got an anonymous donator giving $5 towards Save the Children. Thank you very, very much for your $5, and that goes towards the Through the Fire and Flames Step Mania showcase. I know I want to see the Through the Fire and Flames. We saw it once already with Gitadora. Let's see if we can see it twice at ESA Summer 22. Let's get some donations towards that incentive. Let's see if we can meet it this morning, shall we? Back to you guys.
Thank you, Nico. We'll get also through Fire and Flame during the chapter 6.
Yeah, right. So as AEtienne mentioned earlier, it's an auto-scroller right now. Just we need to clear waves as soon as possible. Oh, but
yeah.
What do we want?
Do you want the break case or the umbrella? I want the umbrella. Umbrella is better because you can see it's this and it's kind of useful against a lot of enemy like this.
I really like that the music is so chill, but many people want to kill you right now.
This music is
that's very funny.
It's so funny. So because now I have to deal with one enemy with the big SMG, I would prefer the suitcase. The suitcase is basically exactly like the pipe we saw on the chapter 2. So deal with this guy.
So funny part here is that you will come back to the train as soon as possible, because if the train leaves without you, it's death.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But you have lots of checkpoints on this one as well. You won't begin as with the beginning of chapter 4. You just begin. I think it was a wave before.
Yeah, there's not all of the stations are a checkpoint, but for example, this station is a checkpoint if I'm right. Just have to headshot.
You won't show us that.
There we go.
You won't show us that it's a checkpoint.
Yeah,
I guess.
I will try. I will try things really soon. But before that, this is the speed police. Wait, the blue light. Oh, I was thinking that the blue light was buggy or something.
It works.
Some stuff. So I put myself at the bottom here because, yeah,
you're too fast. You're too fast, AEtienne. Just slow down.
So this is a real. There is no way to speed up that. So
just have to dash through bullets, and it's alright.
Yeah. So basically, also Nico, if you still have a message, this is basically a good moment because there is nothing to do to speed up that. So.
Have to hide.
Yeah, to hide. Oh, it will be faster here.
We have to hide faster then.
Basically, also, we didn't speak about that, but I play on keyboard and mouse, but it's also possible to play on the controller. And the thing is, with the isometric things, you always ask, for example, to dash in this direction, to pass two keys at the same time, top on left or bottom on left, bottom on right, and so. This is, yeah, just have to be used to it, and everything is fine. So this is the final phase of chapter 4, and I can do what we can call the one cycle. I will try to doing that, so I will not speak.
Pretty hard to do, like big boys here. Okay, so far so good. And the police is back. So they managed to do some damage to big boys, and death. It's alright.
I'll dash a little bit too fast, so I will retry it.
The timing is not that easy to get.
Yeah, it's also because if you get hit, you get also a knockback, and that's make you very impossible to move basically. So if that's happened and then the big boy push you into the Gatling, you're basically dead. That's a way better setup right now. There we go.
Yeah, I think the Gatling one hit KO you.
And that's it. One cycle.
Right. Chapter 4 done, right? Yeah.
Chapter 4 done.
Nice.
And we will be rewarded with a really cool, with some really cool stuff. Wait for it.
This is so cool, right? It's a really cool game.
The music is definitely something in this game.
This game's definitely going on my wish list. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
And
we can speak a little bit about the chapter 5 about this game. The chapter 5 is probably the most RNG-based chapter because it will be in cathedral, in a museum with a lot of enemy in glasses shape or something like that.
Yeah,
and everything will be one hit KO, but we will see new weapons like javelin and swords, and also the new mechanics, the key. So we can explain that. So.
Yeah, we'll see that pretty soon. This is a key here. So if you have a blue key, you pass the blue door. Congrats. You have understood the chapter basically. So as you can see here, glass enemies are one hit KO. So that's pretty easy, but when there are a lot of them, it can be a bit scary. Let's be honest.
Oh, that was bad.
Okay, nice dash, nice dodge over there.
Yeah.
You can throw the key, right?
You can throw every weapon basically. Yeah.
Few enemies as well here.
You have to take care about javelin because javelin also. I will just reset this checkpoint for a good reason because we don't know why, but that spawned those two guards here. and one of them has an SMG, making this room absolutely free. Because as we said, everything is one hit KO here.
And
so
SMG is one of the best weapons in the game.
Yeah.
So that's really fast here.
Yeah.
So gold key, E4, gold elevator.
There
Guessed
we go.
it. GG.
Next floor. This is the main room of this this floor, and here I just have to wait every single enemy to spawn. There is 12 of them, and I have 12 ammo, so I just have to
Aim carefully, otherwise it's a big waste of time.
just wait for the spawn here and dash at the right timing. There we go.
Got as well. Another SMG.
Yeah, I will just break the things here to getting the overkill. This labyrinth is random base basically, and it was a very good RNG. Oh damn it! And
Ah, it's pretty good. Like decent RNG.
there we go. I will take the SMG with me. Where it is?
Oh,
It was not this one, but anyway.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
It's very free at this point.
It's kinda powerful if you know already where the enemy spawns.
Mm.
I will let the SMG here, take the key, retake the SMG, and there we go.
same strat over there.
Yeah, just
Very
hit it.
fast. Let's do that.
There we go. Just picking a random weapon after dashing through those two enemies. And now, if you see a reference on a pretty good movie, just tell me.
Lord of the Ring.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Ah,
coming back. Oh,
so the disc is pretty much overpowered, let's be honest, but you need to not take anything else, otherwise the disc will hurt you.
yeah, exactly. The disc is considered as your weapon until you don't hold anything else in your hands, including a key. So you really have to be to let the disc do this works, and do not try to grab anything else when you're using it. That was useless to take this one because I will. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Anyway.
It's alright. So it's very overpowered, and as we said earlier, like enemies are just one hit KO, and the disc is really fast. We have some mechanics that are really interesting that are coming soon.
I just have to be careful here. Another mechanics about the disc is the timing when it stay in the air is refill when you touch an enemy or when you touch yourself. At the moment when the disc do a damage, that's refill the timing when you stay in the air. So that's kind of useful. There was a disc on the. There was a disc remain on the bottoms. That's too bad, anyways. Take this one, and now I have the disc here.
It's not a huge time loss.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not much.
Pretty sure
It's not too big, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, can I touch?
Yeah, it's alright.
I would just punch him in the face, you know, because I have this platform refill the disc every time.
We see right now that the disc was way too long.
Yeah.
Flying.
He can fly for hell a lot of time, especially in this floor. This floor is basically the most random one, and this room is sometimes really bad. Sometimes I'm staying blocked here for a crazy amount of time. So the disc, no, I cannot take him. Anyway,
Yeah, this disc you can take it
Yeah, there we
and
go.
just free it at enemies.
it's really important
Yeah.
to grab a disc as soon as you can here, to killing every enemy. There we go. Let's hope he will do this good job. There is also friendly fire for the enemy. That is very convenient, by the way. Oh,
That's a bit helpful, yeah.
yeah, definitely. I didn't saw
That's
this
very
one.
nice. So first blue key get, you have to get 2 more keys. This room is random.
Yeah, but as you can see, that was a really good example. There is some sort of the same spot here, in the corner.
Mainly, yes.
Oh, damn it. I just have to grab a... Oh, no, it was not... Oh, that's fine. I break the other one and another one.
I guess it was intended, right?
that was not. Sometimes things like this happens.
Nice.
I just have to be careful because that's with the knockback that I speak earlier. That can be really fast to die in this room. Just have to getting it multiple time in a row because of the stun things, the hit stun happenings when you get a hit. Like this.
Yeah,
like
it was
yeah.
close. It was close, but it's alright. Ooh, it
That's
was
always
still close.
And this is the last enemy. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice. Second key. Time for the last one.
the ring. Oh, that's bad spawn. No, this. Oh, no. I should have tried that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh.
It was hard. Okay, let's go. We can do it again. It's not a huge time loss here.
I will try to. Oh no. To put myself behind the.
So we can see right now it's not an easy game, to be honest.
It's a die and retry game basically. So yeah, it's normal to have some death. I was I was hoping for some things way more clean, especially on the chapter 3, but I already know that I have to I have to die sometimes on chapter 5 when the thing's not going well.
It's just to show that the game is not easy. Just that.
That's way better because I was able to grab a disc this time. The rooms will going to be way better right now. But that's fine because that's make the games more. Let's make this run more closer than what my attempts most of the times are. Because right now for having a deathless, I really have to be on a reset fest mode when I'm doing attempt.
So here you just have to make the enemies kill each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Except on this phase, obviously.
I have to now that I have a disc, I will try to keep it alive as much as I can. Oh yeah, we didn't speak about that. The weapon like the disc or the sword and some stuff will disappear if they stay on the ground too much of time. So we really have to be careful with that.
Yeah, they just kill each other. That's pretty nice. Let's be honest. A lot of enemies as well.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. The disc
nice.
Needs a lot. I will grab a. Oh, damn it.
It's alright. Last one.
Just wait for the disc disappear, and there we go. So here comes another skip of the run. Normally there is a football match here on this section, but just by dashing through it, we can just skip it, and that's kind of convenient. Winning lots of time. Yeah.
It's frame perfect, right?
That's not frame perfect, honestly. You just have to dash through, and there it is. And that was the end of chapter 5. And here we go for chapter 6, the final chapter of the game, Dragon. And once again, there we go.
Serious time, it seems. So this is our friend Helicopter here. He wants to kill us, and you have to hide behind pillars to just not get hit. It's not what hit KO, but nearly. If you begin to be hit, like it's terrible to just be safe.
We can try to with Shigan during the practice room, especially him. He tried to go for the Shigo strat. Go.
The full YOLO strat, like just dodging everything and pray.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
That's kind of dangerous also. So second phase. The second one is way more harder, and I will try to because there is some ground around. I will try to take this SMG and just play safe because you're going back as we said at the elevator, so at the beginning of this room.
And it's a way long room. Way too long room. It's 1 minute 30-ish.
Yeah, I was on a good...
Yeah, it's really hard, trust me. Like, it seems to be easy, it's really hard. Right, pretty good here. You have to hide once again.
Fortunately, the enemy of this sections are scripted. They are always at the same placement.
Fun fact here is, if you dodge a helicopter, the enemies kill you anyway. So
yeah, they can also being fast is also in this section. Be careful about how the enemy saw you.
Alright, we are near the end here. Ooh, it was close.
There we go. That was the last.
Could be alright. Yeah. It's alright.
Perfect.
Nice, GG. Nice. It's very good.
Phew.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh oh. Did I launch the SMG? Anyway, that's fine.
It was a new strat.
New enemy.
Discovered this morning.
New enemies with new weapons, and this that was a bad shot, but anyway.
The most powerful one.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly from the game.
XMG.
Yeah. So this chapter is a lot difficult.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult, but fortunately with can you please? Thank you. With a good knowledge about how the enemy, which enemy I have to deal in priority between another one. That's a good thing. So
it's a huge thing you did
yeah,
previously. After what we go.
lots of deaths also.
Yeah, as well. Like you did a lot of runs.
There we go.
To get that time.
Oh, that's kind of bad. I was not expecting there was all of this already here. Anyways, sometimes they react kinda differently. There we go.
And you die so fast. Like
Yeah.
if you get hit, it's basically it's over.
Where is the? Oh, there it is.
Wow.
I tried to. Oh, I don't have any more ammo. That should be fine. That was a good. That was a. Oh, wait, 84. Okay, remains those two. Those one spawn when you clean everything else. Okay, here he comes. That's XMG. The last one is sometimes here. We don't know why. And last one before the last boss.
Probably the most scary one.
There we go. Perfect.
Nice.
That's no, not perfect.
Nearly perfect.
Nearly perfect.
Almost perfect.
Almost perfect. Oh, and yeah, those yellow walls make you drop your weapons. Oh no, we will die.
Oh,
There's too many of them. But
never mind.
that was scary.
Never mind. We need to eat something now.
Yeah.
It's lunch break.
Yeah.
And
There we
we're heading to the final boss.
Who's
Right
yeah, that's a huge run killer, especially because all of the patterns are random, and yeah, some patterns are really difficult to handle if one come after another. So let's hope just having some good spin. The spin is the best pattern to get here because we'll face Typhon,
Plot twist. Wow.
and that's the pattern that I'm aiming for.
Very good one. So this boss has three phases.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to manage as well. So
The best way to deal that is to be aggressive, to make the boss do not have the time to do some patterns. For example, the laser, the javelin, and some stuff are cancelled if you touch the boss during this setup, and you're also staying pretty close at him to, for example, to give some extra damage during the beginning of a spin. Second phase.
First phase done. So if AEtienne dies here, he just have to do the whole boss again. So I hope it won't happen.
I never was able to put a first try in a marathon. That should be great.
There is always a first time. Alright, third phase, final phase. The most scariest one.
Come on.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow, the pattern is so bad.
that's fine. I recover, man.
Yeah, good. Midlife here. Nice pattern. Oh. Is it a thing? And time! Wow!
That's
Told you! Nice.
that was very good. Very good. So That was Lithium City.
GG. GG. It was
Thank you a
pretty
lot.
cool to watch.
33 to 24. Many death on the first cycle at the first cycle of chapter 4. Some death, one big death on chapter 3. Some death on chapter 5. So an average runs, I guess. And we can see a little bit of the final cutscene. So first of all, huge shout out to the two developers, the developers and the maker of all of the music of this game. It's one of the literally a diamond under the sea in terms of speed gaming. For the moment, we are only 2 on this game, but honestly, it's really easy to handle and to dive into it in terms of speedrunning and optimizations, because each rooms are separated to another, and it's really easy to thinking about optimizations in this kind of situation in speedrunning. Shout out, thank you a lot, Shigen, for co-commentating with me. That's kinda helpful when I have to focus on many things in that. And yeah, thank you to ESA to having choose this unknown game. So that's kinda convenient. So yeah, Nico Triazen and John Camara. And Terry, I never talk with Terry Triazen, the marketing designer, but I know that the 2 first person on this credits are the guys who making the entire games and the audio. And I really love the audio of these games. Thank you a lot. Nico, up to you.
I'm definitely going to have to check this game out when I get back. This looks really cool. So thank you, AEtienne, for showing this off and for delivering an amazing run. We are going to be going to an intermission, so do hang tight. The next run is going to be one of the best games. The game, Disney Pixar Brave, run by Mod366. Hang tight. We'll see you very soon.